I'll guarantee you'll want to favourite this video for later, because this is another counselling tip I'm sure you'll want to know. A common challenge for most students in their early training is really they're in a session wanting to give advice, wanting to make suggestions, to maybe offer what has worked for them and share it with the other person. And here's the shocker, we're not here to do that. Something that takes some time for students to really understand is that we're not here to fix other people's problems, that people aren't broken and they don't need to be fixed. So why is it that we don't give advice? Well, it's tricky to explain in a few minutes in this video, but take the idea that if someone tells you to go and do something, there's not a high probability you're going to go and do it. When you create ownership and authority within yourself of the decision, you're more likely to follow through. Also consider that maybe the person you're trying to help has had that kind of advice from other people in the past, or they're used to other people guiding them, telling them and suggesting things, or saving them if you like. And all you're doing is replicating that relationship. What we're hoping to achieve is a greater sense of autonomy, where the actual client can come up with their solutions which are actually intrinsically related to them from their own experience. We are looking to enhance that and looking to grow it within them. That is why we don't offer advice. We look to nurture their inner resources, allowing them to make decisions which are completely congruent to them. But here's something, a bit of a golden nugget to add on just for you. What is this saying about you? What is this demonstrating to you? Consider, like I said before, that maybe sitting with someone else's discomfort is deeply painful for you. And the reason that you think you're offering us help and advice isn't so much for the benefit of that person, though your intention is to be in direct and help. Maybe you're trying to ease the discomfort that you're feeling in that interaction. Maybe it's more painful for you than you realize. Just something to be aware of as you explore these techniques and skills in counseling, particularly as we begin to think about us. What do we bring? Because we are not a closed book. We bring our emotions and our experiences. And how does that get in our way or help in a counseling session? So what do we do instead? Well, I'll touch on it briefly, and that is simply to empathize, to connect with the other person's pain, to recognize it, to actually understand it as best as we can within our own experience, so the other person feels heard. This is a greater resource for that person to actuate some of the changes that they need, that are congruent to them within their world, rather than following our instructions. So giving advice is not something we bring to our counselling skills, and it's something we walk away from for all the reasons I've just listed. So I hope that's been helpful for you as you begin your journey, if you're training, to be a counsellor.